Well, in honor of National Nutrition Month, we invited registered dietitian Meriden Zerner from the Cooper Clinic over to give us a little food quiz. Okay, so I hope everybody's ready.
Okay, yes, and we're gonna start you off easy. Okay, so
let's
just pick one like apple cider vinegar helps you lose weight. True or false?
Oh, false.
False. That's correct. It's one of those many things.
Yes,
it's one of those many things that has somehow. Just made its way into households where people are hanging their hats on that as their weight loss tool, and really it's not going to do much more than upset your stomach.
Stop chugging the vinegar.
Exactly.
Excellent.
So
I like
let's go again. How about this myth? Carbs make you fat.
That's not true.
That is not true. Excellent.
Right?
So it's really very much about portion size, and so I brought the little healthy plate because you can kind of just see. Really, there's going to be a portion that's appropriate, and we want a certain amount of carbs for brain, nervous system, and muscle function, and we want quality carbs though. So a lot of times we overeat this piece. So it's truly just about a half a cup is a portion, and at restaurants we're getting about 5 servings of that. But we do need it as an energy food.
5 boxes to go with me.
Exactly. Okay. But by limiting carbohydrates, you do limit energy, and it makes working out that much harder. And truly, the idea of fat burns in a carbohydrate flame.
Okay.
Fat burns in a carbohydrate flame. Okay, so how about this? True or false? Coconut is a miracle oil.
I think that is what is out there. I would say, I don't know if it's a miracle oil, but maybe it's an option. Is it a miracle oil?
No, I would say false. I would say no, it's not a miracle oil. It is a highly saturated oil.
Yeah.
And it's the highest one that we have, which means it possibly is inflammatory in the system. We don't have great human studies to show that it's going to be the one saturated fat oil that sort of bucks the trend as far as what it does inside your body. So this is one, even according to the American Heart Association, that we still want to continue to limit dramatically. No more than 7% of our diet could be saturated. So I wouldn't go whole hog on this.
A tiny little bit.
Wouldn't have it every day. Same thing with this. What about this? Butter is back.
Everyone says butter is back. I'm thinking it's more for baking. Like, it makes better cookies, but we shouldn't still be like putting tons of butter on our bread.
Exactly. We still want to moderate that. This is going to be false. Butter is not back. It is still highly saturated. So there's recent information looking at, you know what, we don't have to worry about cholesterol as much like in eggs, but we definitely want to worry about the saturated fat, and certainly there's cholesterol in the butter as well. Definitely limit that, and I'd rather you get your healthy fats from like an avocado, the avocado oils, the olive oils, those kinds of things. That's where we're going to get some real health benefits. So how about gluten-free is right for me? Gluten-free is right for everybody. It's healthy. Yes? No, true, false?
I know this one because I learned it from you in that it's great for you if you have maybe celiac disease or something like that, but not necessarily for the rest of us because you might lose the fiber.
Yeah, and some of the products certainly are just not as healthy, and so to say that gluten-free is healthy, I mean, there are gluten-free cookies and desserts. That doesn't necessarily make them healthy. It's going to be appropriate for those who have sensitivities, allergies, or intolerance, or disease, but everybody else, you know what, you're going to want to have some quality grains. How about this? Exercise on an empty stomach. True or false?
Oh, see, I prefer that personally, but I'm going to guess that you're going to say you should always eat before exercise.
Correct. So to say exercise on an empty stomach would be false. A little something in your stomach absolutely shows you get greater endurance and therefore greater calories burned.
Perfect.
And finally, what about the paleo style plans? Can you sustain them?
I think there are some people that can. I don't know that I personally can.
Well, according to U.S. News and World Report and their review of diets, the paleo plan was not sustainable for most and not the healthiest dietary plan because we really want to keep the beans and we want to keep the high quality calcium and D-rich dairy.
We are no longer cave women and cavemen. Okay, Meriden Zerner, thank you so much. Good info, fun quiz. I hope you played at home. So if you want some information on the Cooper Clinic, it's on our website, which is fox4news.com.